Nick tortures Annie, his enemy, for 6 months, but accidentally realizes that she is not the murderer of his sister, and even saves his own life. However, it was all a dream of Annie's. She was not able to watch the video of her sister's life after all, and Nick missed the truth and shut down the computer that could decide Annie's fate. Nick came to the hospital room and questioned why Annie saved him, but Annie could not say anything at all. Coincidentally, a nurse came in to treat the wound, and Nick turned away. Looking at himself in the mirror, he was filled with doubt. When he returned to the ward again, Nick saw a sneaky man taking pictures of the ward, and without saying a word, he pressed the other side against the wall. Upon inquiry, he learned that it was a reporter. Nick forced him to delete the photos, or do not want to leave safely. After dealing with this matter, Nick returned to the ward. Annie's state is still unstable, need 24 hours of infusion. Nick hesitates to avenge his sister's death, but in the end, reason prevails and he doesn't do anything to Annie. After dawn, Annie opened her eyes. Nick had not slept all night and asked why he saved her. At this time, the third sister walked into the hospital room, specially thanked Annie, thanked her for saving her brother, saved the family, and also hoped that she will recover and go home soon. Nick is a little unnerved by his sister's understanding and makes an excuse to leave her. The third sister's words make Annie feel a little bad that she's doing this to atone for her sins, not realizing how close Nick came to knowing the truth. After sending his sister away, the nurse calls Nick to check in and asks for Annie's ID. The nurse then changed the medication, allowing Nick to hold down Annie's injured arm, which was the first time the two had been in close contact. Embarrassed by each other, Annie's heart beating faster, and Nick not daring to look at her until the phone rang, and Nick left the hospital room. Annie looked at the necklace in her hand, once again remembered the dead friend. Meanwhile, the incident of her brother hit Lisa very hard. She did not dare to ask to marry into a rich family, but her mother comforted her not to give up. Even if there is a glimmer of hope, we must try. Lisa gives a grim look, clearly not letting Annie off the hook easily. Nick looked at the wedding photos to think about what to do next. Lisa called to apologize, but Nick was not interested in talking about it. All he could think about was Annie. After retrieving Annie's ID card, Nick returned to the hospital room and returned it to her. But Nick always had a doubt in his mind. Why could Annie kill her second sister, but ignored the danger to save herself? This matter not only tormented Nick, and heart is also very difficult. She said that if she knew that the cake is poisonous, she will not hesitate to eat it. In the preview of the next episode, in order to take better care of Annie, Nick brings her to a villa in the countryside. In this peaceful environment, the two get along more. Can Nick know the truth? Will Annie be able to make Nick realize her feelings and past helplessness during this special time? And will Lisa and her mother continue to make waves, bringing new twists and turns to Annie and Nick's relationship? All will be revealed later.